Yo, what's up guys? It's me Borys and welcome in today's trade recap. Today I took one loss on Nasdaq and I lost around 400 bucks. Mm, it should have been a break-even trade, but I took a loss. And yeah, we'll go over today's price action as usual. And let's start with daily candles. So at daily, I had this daily fair value gap marked out as my first drawn liquidity. Then on 4 hour, I had this 4 hour fair value gap marked out as my second key level. On ES, I kinda had nothing marked out because we were kinda in between. We just tapped this 4 hour fair value gap and there was really nothing to mark out for me. Um, yeah, at 1 hour there is also nothing. Okay. Then at 15 minutes, I had this fair value gap marked out. And yeah, so basically at market open, right here, we pumped up, we swept buy side and we tapped into daily fair value gap. So I was leaning very bearish, obviously. From there, we got a huge sell down, so I was leaning bearish even more. We were also here we were respecting this 15 minutes fair value gap because at this time we just tapped into it and we started to see some of the upside, but I knew that it was just a manipulation to go lower. And that's exactly what happened. We tapped this rejection block and I used it as my key level, and then we started to sell down. I was willing to take shorts around here, but I wanted to see an SMT at this height, or at least Nasdaq sweeping this high, but it didn't happen, so that's why I didn't took this short from this inversion fair value gap. I decided to just wait a little bit more, and I waited. I saw that we created this SMT with Nasdaq and with Nasdaq and TS, and from there I took this 1 minute inversion fair value gap. I kind of preferred it because honestly, I thought that the candle closed. It was like I took it 3 seconds before the closure, and it was all the way down here. But we didn't close this candle, so kinda prefer entry, but I still think it was a good trade. And then we started to sell down. We manipulated once again, and then went down. I think that sometimes when I see a small SMT like this, we usually just use it as equal highs, sweep it, and then go back lower. So this is something that I can keep in mind in future. I also think that this should have been my break-even point because if we sell down to here, I would expect us to just go down and not to see any retraces or shit. So this should have been my break-even point. But yeah, overall it was a really good trade. The idea was really nice, and I think I just managed it not in the best way. But it was 100% my setup that I would normally take. Yeah, maybe I need to pay more attention to those equal highs because as you can see, a lot of times we just manipulate again and then we go to drawn liquidity. But yeah, I think it was still a pretty good day. And I will also show you, I'm down 500 bucks on the founded, so not the end of the world. And yeah, that's it for today. I will see you tomorrow. Yo guys.